the third question is, at what moment did you fall in love with aloe vera?
I did not fall in love with aloe vera my first year at Forever. In fact, I thought it was really, really terrible to drink. And whenever the executive team would get together and they'd ask me to come in and they'd want to drink it and toast, I would have to turn away because I'd make a face, and I never wanted Rex to see my face because I would I'd struggle. Like I'd be like, I'd struggle to taste it, and I would have to look away. And even sometimes today I'm like, oh, please don't put the camera on me when I'm drinking this, please. Because sometimes I'll make that's sour. I fell in love with aloe about 3 years into my Forever career when I started to watch it perform in skincare and dietary supplements. I saw it under a microscope. I saw the science, and then I started to drink it daily because I'd go around and hear all of our FBOs and they tell me incredible stories. And I thought, gosh, there must be something to it. So I started to be very, very regimented and consistent and drinking it every day. And when it changed the way I felt, when I had an improved health, I had this vitality, this energy, this, all of a sudden I was a different person inside and out. I was like, oh, that's aloe vera. And then my belief was there. And now I drink it every day. In fact, here, when I travel, I don't get to travel with it. And I miss it.
Okay.
Like when I go to offices, I'm always like, oh, give me aloe. And I'll drink my aloe. But it's hard because I take it every single day.
I took mine yesterday. Sorry.
Yes, no worries. No, it's okay.
Because she's at the hotel. I forgot.
I'm at the hotel.
Next time,
No, that's no problem.
I will put a bottle
There
in the
you go.
hotel. I just
Wonderful.
forgot it. Yeah, but
worries.
it's nice. Yeah. Fourth here, I'd like to know if there is a possibility of replacing a
Triclosan in our
triclosan
Evershield.
yes.
Yes, there is. In fact, I am working on a brand new natural deodorant concept that we have sent out around the world for FBOs who are big sellers of our current Aloe Evershield to try and give me feedback, and it does not contain triclosan. So there is an opportunity. I can't say when or where. I'm not making any promises or guarantees, but I've heard that it is a statistically significant comment from around the world, and I'm working right now to fix it.
Yeah, and also just adding a point here, we talked those days, consumers are getting very, making a lot of questions, like the information is everywhere. They see a lot of things going on the internet, social medias. And you told me FBO send me those questions, yes?
They do.
And very technical ones,
Very
yes?
technical.
That's
yes.
nice. I think it's a way of also making Forever being very updated in terms of formulas and so on.
Absolutely it is. But here's the deal, Paula. Most of the public doesn't speak technical language. So while you may want the technical language, when you go and you say, Paula, tetrahexadecyl ascorbate is the best molecule to send into the body because it's a fat-soluble form of vitamin C, and I think you should take it because we have a skincare product that contains it. I'm going to lose you at tetrahexadecyl ascorbate. You're going to be right. Instead of saying you want vitamin C that helps your skin feel and look more youthful, we've got a product for you. You don't need to be technical. You don't need to have it because most consumers are not technical. Now they're going to ask you about ingredients. They're going to ask you about sources, and that's okay. But then you're going to have to just rely on me and the team and the R&D and the scientists at Aloe Vera of America when we're creating products that we know what's safe, what's effective, and what's going to work. And we will never compromise on that. I am never, ever going to put a product that has an ingredient that's going to harm somebody. Ever. Rex had that mission. Greg continues it. Aiden pushes it. Never will we do that. But popular media likes to tell stories, and they like to get people upset, and then they like to, then it becomes viral, and it's not factual. I never consult popular media. I never look at social media for that detail. I review science, but I don't need to speak science to tell you. I'm just going to share my personal opinion with you and say, Paula, when I drink aloe vera gel, I just feel better. My hair feels better. My skin feels better. I move more comfortably. My gut, when I eat, I don't feel as full as often. You should try it. I didn't explain to you the science or the technicality of it. I just gave you a personal experience, and that's something everybody can relate to.
Yeah, I think Gary said on Sunday, if you don't like, I give you your money back.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, that's true.
like-
Yeah, try it. If you don't like it, we'll give you your money back. I mean, there's absolutely no commitment at that point. You try it. If you don't like it, you get your money back. But here's the deal. More people that try it are going to like it, and then you have a customer.
Yeah, and you said something those days also that I just remember here and I think it's nice to share is that usually when someone comes with a technical questions, you ask what is behind understand what
That's
this worries them.
Right. Someone will say, what is the source of vitamin C? Or what is the source of triclosan?
Okay.
Let's talk about the one that was asked. What about triclosan? And I know that they really don't necessarily want to know about the ingredient. They have a concern that's behind the ingredient. So I'm not just going to tell them face value, vitamin C comes from a natural source. I'm going to say, why are you asking that question? What do you think the vitamin C is going to do? Or what are you being told that you think is related to vitamin C? And then I'll learn, oh, well, too much vitamin C can make you sick. Or this form of vitamin C is not a safe vitamin to take. Then I know it's not so much about the vitamin, it's about what they're hearing, it's about what they're listening to, and it's a bigger concern about health or a specific function in the body that they're looking for. It's not just about the ingredient. So I ask probing questions to really understand, do they really want to know about the ingredient, or do they want to know because they're concerned it's going to do something?
And probably
It's usually the
it's a
usually the latter.
concern.
It's usually
Yeah,
a concern.
I can imagine. So move on. Holly, how does it feel to be? No, this question.
I tricked you.
Yeah,
I
what is
tricked
this?
her.
What
This
is
is
this
how does it
question?
feel to be in the presence of the beautiful, wonderful Paula?
that's
And
not
I
about
know
me,
I know
that's
it's
another
not about
thing.
you, but I just have to say, I just have to assure the Brazil market, our FBOs, that you have a powerful leader. She's smart, she's intelligent, she cares about you. She's not always going to tell you yes. And that's the strength of a leader. It's very unpopular to be a good leader. And this lady has got everything that it takes to help this market grow. So while she may tell you no and she may not implement everything you want, you've got to trust her that it's not just about you, it's about the entire market of Brazil, and she knows what she's doing.
Thank you so much. Well, okay, thank you, thank you.
She didn't know that was in there. I
No.
tricked her.
I could not read all of them before. Okay, so move on now. Why not conduct a market research with FBOs before launching new
Holly,
products?
why don't you talk to FBOs before you launch a new product? I do. I send out these samples around the world to leaders who are using, consuming, and building the business. I don't send them to people who are just every once in a while buying a tooth gel or using Aloe Evershield. I send them to people who are actively involved in the business, but every product that launches has been experienced in at least 3 regions of the world and by a minimum of 50 to 100 FBOs. So the GLT has all tried it, PAC 20 has all tried it, and then leaders and then managers around the world, home offices around the world. I send out samples so that I get feedback from around the world. So I already do that, but thank you for the suggestion.
No, and I can prove she does because she asked me, did you send these samples to some FBOs to try? You asked
Yes,
me
I
this,
do. I
yeah.
asked you. Yes.
Well, since it's 100 recyclable, the new bottle is free from bisphenol.
Yes. So there's a concern today, and this is popular media. Again, this is not science, that recycled plastic. So our PET bottles made of 50% recycled plastic. There's a concern that how we're recycling it has carcinogens in it. But you got to realize that we're selling a drink in PET and skincare products. There is no way that Forever is not going to test that packaging, ensure that it is contaminant free and that it's compatible with the formula inside. So I can with a surety say the 50% recycled plastic, 100% recycled PET bottle does not contain toxins or contaminants. We have vetted the science, we have verified the source, and we've done our own testing to make sure it's safe.
Thank you. And the last one, are all our products 100% natural?
I love this question. What is natural?
Coming from
Arsenic
nature?
is natural. Arsenic's natural, right? It'll kill you if you take it, but it's natural. Fungus, yeast, mold, bacteria.
Come from the nature.
They're all natural, right? Forever creates products with natural and natural derived ingredients. The natural derived means we need science to manipulate them to make sure that they're consistent. You take an orange from a tree and you take another orange, they're not going to contain the same amount of vitamin C. It's going to differ. So if we have a bunch of oranges and vitamin C from batch to batch, season to season, it's going to vary. And then I'm not going to be able to hit the label claim of 60 grams of vitamin C because this year oranges were lower in vitamin C. That's where you need science or what's called synthetic to come in, because synthetic is standardized, meaning whenever I get that ingredient, it is 100% pure in 60 milligrams of vitamin C every single time. And that's what, and people hear synthetic and they think, oh, it's terrible, right? Well, I need synthetic ingredients that have a benefit or a function that's consistent to prevent our products from growing fungus and yeast and mold and bacteria, all natural. What, you don't want them in your products. You don't want to be taking them in your drinks. But you need science or things that are synthetic or standardized to be consistent every single time so that I can make the products as natural as possible. So that's how I answer the question. We use nature and science to bring the best to function in the body and on the body.
Okay, I would be here like more 1 hour, 2 hours, asking a lot of things, but I want to close. If you can say about your visits here.
Yes.
Did you like it? Where
I
we have
love
been?
the visit. So can we tell them what we've been doing since
Yeah,
we've been here?
sure,
So Forever believes so strongly in the growth of Brazil that they sent Gary Shreve and I here to audit and visit manufacturers for new locally produced products. And the last 2 days, we have spent very long days in manufacturing facilities and laboratories and quality facilities with products, looking at formulas so that we can adapt them the Forever way to the Brazilian market. And it's been wonderful. I've got to know you better. I've got to travel with Garen and Gary. They're wonderful. It's been great, but we've also asked some tough questions. We got a lot of science. We got a lot of new ideas, and it's just been a very productive trip.
Yeah, I think we're going to have new things in the future.
Yes, we are. Yes.
So, Holly, thank you so much. It was
pleasure.
so nice to have you here.
Thank you.
I'm sure you're going to come back.
I
I'm
will.
sure. Not only because Brazil is going to produce new products, but
Yes.
because we are going to be so big
You are
that
gonna be
you
big.
will need to
I'll
be
need
here
to
to
be here.
train
That's right.
everybody, our new FBOs, this network that is so
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me, Paula, and best of luck.
Thank
Big
you.
hugs to everybody.
Bye.